Time of day again, the sensitivity Gadol story of the week. This is a story that Rav Shalom Shadron used to say was his favorite story. It's pretty gewalt. So in the old city of Yerushalayim, there was a shul, and Rav Yosef Chaim Sonnenfeld was the rabbi in the early 20th century. And the chazan of the shul, his name was Rav Nachum. Nachum would always daven Musaf during the high holidays, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur. And one year, unfortunately, Rav Nachum passed away. And after sitting Shiva, the Balabatim of the community came over to the Rebbe and said, Rebbe, who's going to be the new chazan? Who's going to daven Musaf? The Rebbe said, don't worry, I got it worked out. Okay. A few days before Rosh Hashanah, still no word over who would be the chazan. So they approached the Rebbe. And Rav Yosef Chaim said, don't worry about it. I got it covered. They were confused, but okay. Erev Rosh Hashanah. Still no word over who is going to take over. Who's going to be the new chazan. Balabatim are very nervous. Comes the big day. Shachar has been daven. Shofar has been blown. There's a tension in the air. Who's going to be the new chazan? Who's going to have this chut? David. In the old city of Yerushalayim for this beautiful shul. Musaf comes. The Rav approaches the son of Rav Nachum and says, you, my friend, you're davening Musaf. The son is in complete shock. He had no expectation. He didn't have an amazing voice like his father. He didn't prepare anything. He says, Rabbi, I'm not ready. Rav Yosef Chaim says, you're ready. You've been listening to your father's tunes for a very long time. Do your best. Hashem will be with you. And he gets up there and he davens Musaf. After davening, the Balabatim come over to the Rav and say, we're makabel of the Rebbe's decision, but we don't understand. Isn't it a mefurish halacha in the Shulchan Aruch that you're not allowed to appoint an avel to be davening during his year of avelus? The minhag is for he shouldn't daven at Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur. And Rav Yosef Chaim says, you're right. But the Mishnah Berurah also writes that when we have no choice, we will let an avel daven. In this case, we had no choice. Because, did you see who was there in the women's section? I waited and I saw the widow of Rav Nachum was there waiting. If she would have heard any voice except for her husband's voice davening Musaf, it would have been so painful. So many tears. The only one who could get up there was her son. That was the only way that she wouldn't have pain. Instead of sensitivity for her, I decided that he was the only one who davened for the Amud. And I waited for that moment because I didn't want to cause a machlokas. Gewalt. The sensitivity of the Rav to think about the emotions of the holy widow of Rav Nachum. Now, a lot of times in life, we have opportunities to be sensitive to a widow. Yeah, we have opportunities to be sensitive to the people we're eating next to in the restaurant, people on the bus, maybe the waitress, and that's wonderful. But maybe more importantly is how sensitive we are to the people we're close with, to our children, to our spouses, to our parents. I bless us with a day of sensitivity. Bless us with Gdolim. We're not only Gdolim b'Torah, but also Gdolim in thoughtfulness and care and love towards our fellow Jews and towards the whole world. Have an amazing day.